Ok. Daniela, espérate que no me está entrando el slide. Ok, ya, perfecto. All right. Hello, everyone. Hola a todos, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo vamos en esta hermosa tarde? Les quiero dar una bienvenida a todos ustedes. Mi nombre es Nicolás Navarrete. Yo soy el profesor de inglés para lo que ha sido durante estos días varias clases muy interesantes enfocadas en inglés para el entorno laboral. Ha sido un placer poder trabajar con ustedes y sé que muchos de ustedes hasta ahorita se están conectando, así que por favor les doy la bienvenida a cada uno. Es de suma importancia que podamos hoy todos participar. El medio de participar va a ser por el chat, entonces quiero animar a todas que puedan participar por el chat, ya que sí va a ser muy necesario para esta sesión. ¿Ok? Entonces, iniciamos. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to first of all give thanks to Colombia Nos Une and, of course, to Maranatha Education Center for today's live session. As you all know, my name is Nicolás Navarrete, and I will be here for today's session, which will talk about your culture and country within a work setting. So I want to go ahead and begin with some warm-up questions, okay? The first warm-up question that I want to get started with are the following. Hello, Jonathan. Johan. Hello, Johan. Welcome to class. Welcome, welcome. You just got in the right moment. So we're starting off with our warm-up question. And the warm-up questions that I have for you guys today is, number one, what country are you from? Describe it. Number two, what is an important custom in your country? And of course, number three, what do you usually do after work in your country? All right. So, number one, what country are you from? For example, I am from Colombia. Describe it a little bit. My country is beautiful. My country is big. My country is small. What is an important custom in your country? Well, an important custom in my country is the food. Maybe we go out and we celebrate. An important custom is, we can say, the music, right? Like the cumbia or the dresses that they wear in the carnivals. What do you usually do after work in your country? Well, usually we go out, spend time with friends. All right. So please tell me a little bit about you. What country are you from? What is an important custom in your country? Are you from El Salvador? Are you from Guatemala? Are you from Puerto Rico? Are you from United States? What country are you from? What is an important custom in your country? Tell me a little bit about it. All right, very good. I'm from Colombia, Bogota. Rain, cold city, and beautiful mountains. All right, thank you, Akira. Thank you very much. Okay, very well. From Colombia. Excellent. Well, we're going to move on here to the second part, and it is, do you have any traditions in your family? What do you do? What are some traditions that you have in your family that are from your city? And I want to pair this up with a little quote that says, cultures grow on the vine of tradition. So, my question is, do you have any traditions in your family that are from your country? Do you have any traditions? What do you do? Please share with me in the chat what are some traditions that you have in your family. Okay, very good. From Colombia. And what traditions do you guys have in Guatemala? What traditions do you have in Colombia? What traditions do you have in El Salvador? What traditions do you have in Peru? What traditions do you have? Okay, very good, from Colombia. Tell me a little bit about the traditions. What traditions do you have in your family? What is an important tradition? Please write your ideas in the chat. What are some important traditions that you have? One of the most important customs is light candle days. Okay. It's unique celebration in Latin America. Yes. We like to celebrate with a candle in December, right? Akira, in December or very close to December. Usually they call it velitas, right? So candle day is very nice. Do we have another tradition? Maybe in your country, what is another tradition? Okay, Semana Santa. Yes, Semana Santa is a tradition. It's a very nice tradition. Okay, amazing parties. Yes, we have amazing parties. Okay, from Barranquilla. What traditions do you have in Barranquilla? Little Candle Day is December 7th. Yes, it's in December. Okay. So, what traditions do you have in your city? I see some people here from Bogota, some people from Barranquilla. What traditions do you have? And what do you do? Very important. For me, it is very, very important the tradition of whenever you go to a family, they give you something that's called buñuelos, which is like a little cheese ball that is fried, and with another type of dessert that they have in Colombia, which is called natilla, and it's very delicious in December. Buñuelos and natillas, very, very delicious. So, what are some other traditions you have? All right, make sure to please write your ideas in the chat. Would you consider maybe when you go to El Salvador, you go to these countries, it's a big tradition to eat pupusas. They have very delicious, very similar bread-like, corn-like bread that is called pupusas, and they're made in, I think, El Salvador, or I don't know if they're in Guatemala too. 7th of August. All right, very good. Okay, from Bucaramanga. Excellent. Welcome. Okay, now we're going to learn some vocabulary. Are you ready to learn vocabulary? Yes? Are you ready to learn some vocabulary? If you're ready, please say, I was born ready. Please in the chat. If you're ready to learn some vocabulary today, please write, I was born ready. All right. So if we're ready to begin learning some vocabulary, please in the chat write, I was born ready. Super. Johan, excellent. So I would like everybody to please listen and repeat after me, okay? This is very important. Listen and repeat after me, okay? Let's begin. Culturally acceptable. Let me say that one more time. Culturally acceptable. One more time. Culturally acceptable. Let me do it backwards. Acceptable. Culturally. 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 Culturally acceptable. Very good. Let's go with the next vocabulary. Repeat after me. Values. 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 Everybody, please listen. Repeat after me. Values. Okay, very good. Repeat after me, guys. Civilization. 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 Right? Here we see a civilization. It's called the Egyptian civilization, right? Civilization, very important. Okay, we have the next one is friendly. 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 Everybody, please repeat after me. Friendly. Very good. Okay, one more time. Repeat after me. Cultural customs. Cultural customs. One more time. Cultural customs. Important, guys. Cultural customs. Cultural customs. All right, very good. Repeat after me. Helpful. 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 He is very helpful, or he is giving a helpful hand. Mountainous. 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 Repeat after me. Prosperous. 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 Repeat after me. Forest. 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 River. 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 Be careful, it's not river. No, river. The Magdalena River. The Mississippi River. Yes, the Amazon River. Okay, now is your turn. What vocabulary word is this? What vocabulary word is this? Please write it in the chat. What vocabulary word is this? What vocabulary word is this? What vocabulary word is this? Please write it in the chat. What vocabulary word is this, guys? What do you think? Is this vocabulary word? Please write it in the chat. Civilization. No, this is not civilization. About the culture. Yes, but it's not the word. We're looking for a very important. Culturally, traditions. No. People. Okay, let's go back. Are you guys ready to double check what it is? Culturally acceptable. Culturally acceptable is the word. Culturally acceptable. Okay, guys? So this picture represents culturally acceptable. Being able to accept other cultures. Culturally acceptable. Okay. So that's this one. This is called culturally acceptable. Let's look at the next word. What vocabulary word is this? What vocabulary word is this? Please write it in the chat. Ethnicity. Okay, all right. But what vocabulary word is this? Values. Yes, very good. Values. Excellent. Ethics, respect, honesty, integrity. Values. What vocabulary word is this? What vocabulary word is this? What vocabulary word is this? What vocabulary? Akira, very good. Very good, Akira. Civilization. Yes. Excellent. Elizabeth, Johanna, very good. Jeanette, very good. Civilization. What vocabulary word is this? What vocabulary word is this? What is this? Friendly. Yes, very good. Very good. Friendly. Friendly. Very good. What vocabulary word is this? What vocabulary word is this? What vocabulary word is this? Culture? No. Almost there. Cultural customs is the vocabulary word. Cultural customs. Okay. So this word is cultural customs. What vocabulary word is this? What vocabulary word is this? Anybody have any ideas? Dances? No. Help? Oh, almost, almost. Helpful. Yes. Very good. Helpful. So this word is actually helpful. Very good. Helpful. Excellent. Excellent. Let's continue. What vocabulary word is this? What vocabulary word is this? Hmm. I see something. Mountainous. Yes, very good. Mountainous. Very good, Maria. Elizabeth, sorry. Very good. Very good. All right. Samora, I'm sorry. Somara, very good. Mountainous. Okay, remember the vocabulary word is mountainous. Okay, remember that. Mountainous. Perfect. Okay, what vocabulary word is this? What vocabulary word is this? Look at the land. Look at the vegetables. A lot of trees. It's very, very what? The land. Prosperous. Yes, very good. Prosperous. Yes. Repeat after me. Prosperous. The land is prosperous. Very good. Prosperous. Okay, what vocabulary word is this? What vocabulary word is this? What do you think it is? Forest. Yes. Very good. Forest. Very good. Very good. Yes, forest. Excellent job. How about this one? What vocabulary word is this? Anybody remembers what vocabulary word is this? Forest? No, it's not forest. This one is river. Yes, river. Remember, singular, river, plural, rivers. This is singular, is one river, okay? River. Okay. So, look at the previous vocabulary and write several sentences to describe your country and its customs. Think about its customs, culture, language, food, common activities in work and outside of work. So let's do a little review of the vocabulary one more time, just to double check. Okay, so remember, what are the vocabulary words? Number one, culturally acceptable. Values. Civilization. Friendly. Cultural customs. Helpful. mountainous, prosperous, forest, river. Okay, those are our vocabulary words. So keeping that in mind, I want you to please, in your chat, we're going to take a few minutes, maybe some 4 or 5 minutes, please, in your chat. I want you to tell me a little bit about your country and its customs. I want you to tell me, for example, what is the culture? What are some of the customs and traditions? What is the language? What is the food? What are the common activities in work and outside of work? Okay, please in the chat. And remember that we need to utilize the vocabulary. For example, slurping is culturally acceptable in Japan. This is an example. The Latin culture has strong family values. 3, the Roman civilization lasted many years. These are some examples of sentences. 4, people in France are very friendly with tourists. 5, the Carnival of Rio is a cultural custom. 6, my colleagues are very helpful. 7, Colombia is very mountainous. 8, Greenlands are vast and prosperous. 9, there are many great forests in the Amazon. And 10, my city is filled with rivers. Okay, so guys, look at the previous vocabulary, and I want you to please write sentences about your country, maybe your city, no problem, and its customs. Please tell me, what are the customs, traditions, culture, language, food, common activities in work and outside of work? I want you to please write it in the chat. Please in the chat. Example, I am from ta 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 ta. The language of my country is ta 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 ta. The customs and traditions are ta ta. The culture is some foods that we eat are some common activities in work and outside of work are. Okay. So please write it in the chat. Write it in the chat. Very important, guys, that you are giving your perspective. Okay? I'm looking for your perspective, guys. Right? Please write it in the chat. All right, very well. Let's see, Goose, okay. Okay, anybody? Remember, guys, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. All right, I'm gonna put my timer. Ready? And 5 minutes, action. 5 minutes. Five minutes. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, from Za, I'm from Barranquilla, Colombia. Carnival of Barranquilla is custom. Okay, it's a custom, yes. The language is Spanish. The food, traditional rice with coconut. Ooh, delicious coconut rice. Fish, avocado, salad, for example. Okay, Za. Very good. Thank you. Rovira, let's see. I am from Colombia. My language is Spanish. I like the tamal and I work on the farm. Very happy. Okay, the tamal. Ooh, I love the tamales. They're delicious. My country has a beautiful places. Okay, in Guatemala has big parade. Okay, all right. Please tell me more about Guatemala. It'll be really nice to get to know more Guatemala. Please tell me more about your country. Tell me a little bit of the culture, the customs, the food. What food do you eat in Guatemala? What food do you eat in Guatemala? That's very delicious. I know you have a lot of delicious food. Remember, guys, you need to tell me about your country. Your country. If your country is Colombia, tell me about your country. And of course, the city. If your city is Bogota, Barranquilla, no problem. If you are from, I don't know, El Salvador, then San Salvador. Or if you're Mexico, Mexico City. Tell me about your country. Okay? Remember to use the vocabulary. Remember to use the vocabulary. My country is Colombia. The language is Spanish. The traditional food is fish, rice. The common activities are play football on weekends, okay? Play football, yes, we play football on weekends. We usually spend quality time with our friends. We do, yes, we do. And we like to dance salsa and merengue. Maybe, I don't know. All right. We love to dance. The majority of Colombians love to dance. Okay, tell me more, please. Tell me more. I want to hear about your countries. Oh, okay. Lisette says we like to dance champeta. Champeta is a typical music or typical type of music genre from the coast of Colombia, and is very popular. Very popular. People love to dance champeta in the coast, like Cartagena, Barranquilla. Very nice. I am from Llanos Orientales. Wow, very good. I am in Villavicencio. Ooh, traditional food is mamona. Okay, yes. It's a delicious steak. It's delicious, it's very soft. A traditional dish from Guatemala is pepian. Okay, pepian, yes. I'm from Bogota. The language is Spanish. The food or the traditional food is ajiaco. Yes, we in Bogota they love ajiaco. Monserrate is a traditional place. It is. I'm from Colombia, Cali. My language is Spanish. I like cookies and champús. Okay. Dance salsa. All right. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. During Carnival of Barranquilla, you can appreciate beautiful customs. Yes. They have a lot of customs and they have music like the cumbia is very popular in Barranquilla. People of Colombia are very kind. Colombia has too much to offer. Beautiful places, the most amazing beaches that you can visit. We celebrate everything for the minimum reason. And finally, we have the greatest woman in the world. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Johan. Very good. Thank you. I am from Colombia, speak Spanish. Our traditional food is ajiaco. And the best sport is soccer. Good. So these are ways we can look into utilizing the language. Okay. Now, write about your country and city, but we're going to look at each one of the sentences and we're going to understand the vocabulary, okay? So, in the first one, it says slurping is culturally acceptable in Japan. Culturally acceptable. What does this word mean? Culturally acceptable. Culturally acceptable means that in the culture it is accepted. For example, in the Latin culture or Colombian culture, it is acceptable when you know a woman, maybe say hello and kiss on the cheek. Kiss on the cheek. It is culturally acceptable in Colombia. In Argentina, it's culturally acceptable kiss a man on the cheek in Argentina. But in Colombia is different, right? Different culture. Very good. Next one is values. Values. What are values, guys? So values are those important core perceptions that we have. For example, an important value can be integrity, honesty, clarity. Yes, these are values. And it's very important for each one of us. We need to have values, right? Next one, civilization. I have a question. Here in Latin America or United States, we have a modern civilization or an old civilization. What do you think we have? For example, in America, United States, Mexico, Guatemala, Colombia, South America. What type of civilization? Modern civilization or ancient civilization? What do you think we have? Modern civilization or ancient civilization? What do you think? For example, New York City, modern civilization or ancient civilization? New York City. Tell me what you think in the chat. All right. Okay, modern civilization. Very good. All right, let's look at the next word. People in France are very friendly with tourists. Friendly. What is friendly? Friendly, it means that you are able to be open with another person. So when we say friendly, we use it as a description. I can say, my friend is friendly as a description. Yes, that you're welcome, you like to make friends. You are friendly. This is an adjective, friendly. Next one is cultural customs. What is a cultural custom? So usually this is a noun. We use it to talk about certain types of traditions or customs. Carnival of Rio is a cultural custom. Carnival of Barranquilla is a cultural custom. Mardi Gras is a cultural custom of New Orleans, right? So we have different cultural customs. Next one, helpful. Helpful means to be able to help another person. Helpful. All right. So helpful, being able to help another person. Mountainous. Mountainous means we have many mountains. What city in the world is very mountainous? What city in the world is very mountainous? What city? Do you know a city in the world that is very mountainous, that has many mountains? Anybody know a city? Can you please write an example of a city that has a lot of mountains, is very mountainous? Okay, any cities? Okay, if you can write, tell me please, what cities are very mountainous? You can tell me cities in Colombia, in United States, in Mexico, Guatemala, Nicaragua, anywhere in the world. Okay. For example, we have a very mountainous city in South America. It's called Quito. And Quito has many mountains. I also believe Santiago de Chile has a lot of mountains. Okay. So Villavicencio, customs. All right, very good. Joropo. All right. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So let's continue. Prosperous. What are some prosperous areas or prosperous thing in our countries? Something that is very prosperous. For example, in the United States, there is a lot of wealth, we can say, but there is a lot of land. So it is very prosperous. It has a lot of land, has a lot of vegetation, very prosperous. Okay. All right, it says, I am from Colombia, Huila. The cultural tradition, Huilenses, is the festivity of San Juan in San Pedro. Our traditional food is asado huilense en tamal and anchiras. Our dance is San Juanero. That is correct. Yes, very nice. All right, let's look at the next one. Forests. Do you know any forests in your country? Do you know any forests in your country? There are many forests in, for example, in Virginia, very close to Washington. We have many forests in the Blue Ridge Mountains, very, very close to Washington, D.C. There's some beautiful mountains, a lot of forests. In Canada, there is a lot of forests. In Guatemala, a lot of forests. In Colombia, way, way many forests as well. What forest do you know in your country? What forest do you know in your country? Okay, anybody knows? Okay, so remember, forests are where there are big trees, there are rivers, right? Forests. And last but not least, rivers. What is an important river in your city? What is an important river in your city? Please tell me in the chat. What is an important river in your city? All right, just tell me. Maybe the Potomac River in your city is important. What is an important river in your city? Okay. So, keeping this in mind, it is very important we can very quickly be able to use each one of these vocabulary. Okay? So, using the vocabulary, culturally acceptable, yes, values, civilization, friendly, cultural customs, helpful, mountainous, prosperous, forests, and rivers, I want you to please describe your city and your country using the vocabulary, guys. Using the vocabulary. So, my condition in your writing, it is important you use the vocabulary. Okay? My condition. So, write about your country and city in the chat, but you need to use the vocabulary. The vocabulary. Remember, acceptable, values, civilization, friendly, cultural custom, helpful, mountainous, prosperous, forests, and rivers. Please, using the vocabulary, write your answers. Tell me about your country and customs. Only using the vocabulary. Remember, only using the vocabulary. Please write in your chat. Right? Want to see? Maybe some volunteers. For example, in Colombia, it is culturally acceptable to kiss on the cheek a woman if you know the woman as your friend. In Colombia, we have strong family values and families are very close. In Colombia, we have a very modern civilization in the cities like Bogotá, Cali, Barranquilla, Medellín, Bucaramanga, Villavicencio. People from Latin America are very friendly. Some cultural customs of Colombia are the cumbia, the tamales, and the salsa. People from Latin America are very helpful. Bogotá is very mountainous, and Medellín too. The Llanos Orientales are vast and very prosperous. We have many forests, especially in the Sierra Nevada. And we have many rivers like the Magdalena River and like the Amazon River. Okay, so using the vocabulary, please write your description of your country and city using the vocabulary. 2 minutes, guys, 2 minutes. All right. Remember, please write your answers in the chat. River in my country is good for the forest, okay? Forest important in Guatemala, the Tikal Petén, very good, the Tikal Petén. The river Guatemala is the Rio Dulce, nice, very nice. So Guatemala, there's a lot of rivers, and they're very beautiful, I'm sure. My city, Barranquilla, and the river important is the Magdalena River. Yes, there is. And it's very big, the Magdalena River. Right, what else do we have of other cities, please? Okay, any other cities? Very good, very good. So keep in mind that the vocabulary we saw today was, its objective was to able to talk about your country, your city, and of course, to be able to talk about your customs and culture. This was very important, keeping in mind that we needed to use culturally acceptable, values, civilization, friendly, cultural customs, helpful, mountainous, prosperous, forest, river. Keep in mind that these vocabulary, we can use them in our day-to-day. So with this in mind, remember guys to utilize your vocabulary in your day-to-day. And I want to encourage all of you not to only use it in your writing, but in your speaking. Con esto, quiero animarlos a todos ustedes a que este vocabulario que aprendimos el día de hoy lo podamos utilizar para poder describir un poco de nuestra cultura y de nuestros países a otras personas. Acuérdense que es siempre muy bello ser de otra parte del mundo y representar de cierta manera ese cariño global, también poder expresar de dónde nosotros somos y lo que representamos como latinos o como no latinos. Esto va a ser por el día de hoy. Espero que puedan utilizar este vocabulario en su contexto laboral también para comunicarse con diferentes personas. No solamente lo utilicen de forma escrita, sino también verbal. Gracias a todos por participar. Les deseo una excelente tarde y que tengan un excelente día.